This one is going to be a reading for anyone experiencing weightlifting, like a relief. It's bringing a sense of relief. Not going to be for everyone. Of course, only take what resonates, and please use these insights responsibly. On this channel, we are alchemists here, so we turn our pain into power. That's what you'll see through every storyline. Alright, we're gonna see what comes through. Custodes. Custodes. Lux meam. Destro. Veritatem in profundo lucere. Clar mihi ostendi. We're gonna see kind of where you're at in your process at this point. It feels like definitely a weight being lifted. We'll see what storyline comes through today. It feels like you're moving into a place that feels light as a feather. Okay, and there's a situation that is going to be moving reverse. So we got resin, but it's in the reverse. Welcome back. Good to see you. How are you doing? So healing circle closes. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so we're moving forward after feeling a bit stuck in place with the resin here, and we've got Earth's heart. Earth's heart. Could be spending a lot more time outside, which can bring a lot more joy. This I feel is helping release a lot of dense energies, neutralizing things for you and helping to bring new growth. There could be someone that has like an actual piece of resin, or like there's something like a resin piece that you have that has like something within it that's significant to you. I mean, it could even have like a crystal or like a piece of earth or something. It could be like a plant or something within resin, or like a flower. That might be significant. Maybe you wear it as like a necklace or a pendant or something. See, I feel a lot more like sunshine. I feel like the summertime's gonna be really exciting for you. A really exciting time in some way. We had the Heaven's Gate wanted to fall out. Welcome back, y'all. And then we have victory energy. And you have some abundance coming in. Okay, things are gonna be feeling a hell of a lot lighter. I feel like you're already feeling this, but it's gonna be a lot of excitement coming in. A lot more like peace coming in too. And this getting a strong sense of stability, especially with this earth energy here. You're much more heart centered, much more clear in the heart space. I've been pulled to this deck a lot lately. I think you guys like this one anyways. Thank you, I appreciate you. You know, Sinead O'Connor isn't the only one that shaved her head, you know? But whatever. Y'all say that shit all the time. It's pretty fucking funny. Not in the way that you mean it though. But okay, you could be getting like some sort of like divine justice for something. Like a poetic justice, because justice peeking out the back. So like things are balancing out for you. Thank you. How much does your humor fit? Alright, things are balancing out. You might have gone solo from something. Just 'cause we got this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's see. Left something behind. Left some sort of like toxic situation. They could be like friends, toxic friends that you left behind. Toxic workplace with the Pentacles energy. But something's neutralizing. You have this abundance that's heading in. It's on its way in. And Heaven's Gate in victory. So you're heading into a really, really beautiful time, jumping from a 9 to an 11. So this is a complete ending, but it's going to happen like rapid, like very fast. Muy rápido. You speak Spanish. Let's see. There's an element of something or someone trying to stop your progress. Chariot reverse, but Four of Cups reverse. You're not really letting that get to you. You're not focused on that. You're not focused in that direction. You're focused on filling your own cup, which is why you're feeling lighter and lighter. Which is why you're in this victory energy. We have, this is Saint Germain, and he's got the violet flame all around. So this is it's a flame of transmutation. It's helping you to clear up this dense energy, like burning it all in flames so that you can move beyond it. So it could be you really turned down something or walked away from something and get that strong. And this could be whoever this like these toxic people were to you. They could be what's trying to like stop your progress. Or looking at, maybe they feel stopped. Maybe they feel like they can't progress. They can't go further having lost you. And they can see maybe you've moved past some disappointments. Now they might be kind of stuck in their own disappointments, trying to turn it around for themselves, but they can't. Justice is here. Justice. Maybe they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you, or they lost. They feel the loss. They feel the loss from you moving forward. I feel like they see your success too, and it makes them feel like Chariot reverse can be an energy, or Chariot can be an energy of victory. This one's in reverse, but you're in the energy of victory here. So they feel the loss. They don't feel victorious in whatever this is. They feel loss. And this is karmic justice, really. This is the karmic scales balancing. This is a hard truth to swallow for some people, but it's a truth that sets you free. Maybe it was hard for you to walk away from these people originally, but it set you free to do it, and now they're left with the consequences of whatever their toxicity was for you. But Five of Wands wanting to keep coming up, but it was coming up in the reverse, so again, not anything that you are engaging in. And okay, so now we have Chariot in the upright. This is your victorious energy. So these are people, yeah, definitely people you have walked away from that are really feeling the weight of loss, whereas you're feeling this featherlight weight of relief from having dropped their toxicity. Now you're in your own energy, and it feels really fucking good to be in your own energy. Because, I mean, evidently it was these people that were really weighing you down. These people might have like thought you were slow, or like called you slow, or maybe like thought you were not intelligent, is what I'm getting from this. They could have been throwing a lot of shade your way. It's like wands can be an energy of communication. It can also be work. So it could be, again, like toxic friend group or work environment. They were throwing a lot of shade your way, trying to treat you very poorly because they assumed things about you. They thought very low of you. but you didn't let it touch you. You moved forward in balance. Like this chariot, this is in balance. So we have both poles here, light and dark, in balance, and you are able to move forward based off of that, leaving whatever this was behind it. And it could have been like a really awesome like job that you loved, or it could have been like something that was like set up. This is like a castle in the back. Like it was good, or it should have been anyways. It appeared to be nice in the beginning, but then it was very toxic because of the people. So with the karmic justice, it's you getting away, and they're feeling the weight of what they did to try to prevent you from healing. To I mean, maybe take your good energy, but never really give anything back, or they're only giving you bad energy back. It wasn't an equal like energy exchange. And there's this devil energy here. I feel like you're able to like follow your passions now, free. I just heard free of charge. You're able to. Whoa. I don't know if they wanted you like alone or isolated, but you coming out of that isolation brings them a tower, and brings on their like bad karma. You walking away from them and you standing in your strength, your strong independent energy, solo energy, going solo. You had to bring yourself into balance and follow your own passions, and that's exactly what you did. But it brings a tower in these people's lives. It's a good tower for you because it creates this really positive change. It's like a ripple effect. You make this one decision to walk away, to go on your own, and then the result for you is Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So just from following your passion, your own spark of divine inspiration, you're able to walk into this next phase of life, going from Nine of Pentacles, which we saw back of deck here, from independent to this Ten of Pentacles, like building whatever dream reality for yourself that you wanted to create. But you had to shed the weight of whoever was toxic in your life in order to do that. And now they are stuck with whatever toxicity that they still have not worked through. Because you've already done your work, you've already transmuted that. So to keep hanging on to these people, no matter how much you care, they're not willing to do their work. They're going to continue relying on you. And I think that's something that you had to come to terms with. So that, because basically, like them leaning on your energy like that, using you as a crutch, using your good energy to elevate themselves, is pulling you down. Maybe not bringing out the best sides of you, which feels intentional in this case. So of course they feel a lot better around you, but you don't feel better around them. You feel better on your own because the energy they were giving back to you was not good at all. So the reason why you're victorious is making that hard decision to walk away no matter how much you care, so that you can transmute the density of that and come back into your lightness. Come back into your lightness. So there's a tough lesson there to learn, and it's a hard move to make, but it was something that saved you in a big way, so that these energies are no longer weighing you down. But now these people have to face who they are without you around, without relying on your goodness to lift them up, right? Without you doing the work for them. Now they have to do it for themselves. They have to figure that out for themselves. And that hurts them. But again, not your problem. It feels like it's still maybe being reflected on, because it feels like night and day. There's a very stark contrast. This is still in your energy field, but you are like separating from this. You are on your way, and you're pulling in this very big abundance right now. Big abundance that you created on your own. Not with the help from these people. These people were doing the opposite of helping. They might have thought they were helping with this Three of Pentacles. They weren't helping, they were dragging you down, which is why you had to release them. Which is why they feel the weight. They're feeling the weight of themselves and their own toxicity right now. Whereas you are feeling lighter because you're in your own good energy. And you created this beautiful circumstances for yourself. And it might be something that shocked even you, but you overcame it. Overcame it. So I don't know, I feel like this energy is really lingering for you. I keep being pulled to this justice though. But like I feel like you're being watched over. Like you have protection. You don't need to worry about this energy. It is lingering in your environment or your energy field, but it's not something that you have to worry about. Is people do not have access to you, and they will not get access. They will continue to fall away, and they might still be focused on you and your energy. So you might feel them at times, but um, again, the more you stay in this energy and keep focused on yourself and what you're building, the more this will kind of fade out of your energy fields, and they won't be able to reach you anymore. I mean, unless they were really doing their own work to rise up to meet you, out of their own density, lighten their own energy field, they're probably not ever going to reach you again. And I don't know that you would go back to these people. That would be up to you and how bad the situation was for you. But you would like more rather forgive and let go, move on, is the essence here. To stay in your lightness, to stay aligned with your highest self, your best version of self. And this is putting you in a very like lucky and abundant energy. Victorious energy. There are people I feel want to apologize to you. And perhaps one person in particular who feels terrible for creating conflict in your life. Although I don't know, at least, I don't know. I feel like she might just feel terrible because now she has to sit with everything that she's done from you leaving. But if you would have stayed, she would have continued to treat you like this. It's like you turning your head and maybe speaking truth, walking away. This harsh cutoff, it felt like a harsh cutoff to them, and you sticking to it, standing on that, and standing in your own wisdom too from this, and staying clear in yourself forces this person to face themselves. And what they're actually sorry about is them having to face themselves. This person would have continued treating you like this, though. They might want to come back in to try to bring peace to the situation. I don't know that you want to, though. I feel if they do, use your discernment, because this person's still in the reverse. They're in a negative energy, and I feel like my back is burning. I feel like this person hurt you really deeply, really badly, and in a really cruel way. And again, you're standing on business, standing in a strong energy, in a more empowered place. I feel like you're still working on mastering certain things. Especially when it comes to possibly like your career, if this was a work environment, or just like your relationships in general, but from having to walk away from this. So you might still be a bit reflective and going through understanding the dynamics here. Because I mean, when you walk away from things like this, it does take some time to sort through and understand kind of what happened, what was going on, and how you contributed yourself to tolerating these sorts of things for however long. Um, I feel like there is pain there, of course, naturally. For anyone, there are people who really hope that you'll come back and give them another chance, but I don't see that happening with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. I feel like, and the Empress reverse, like I feel like you don't really want to give to that. This Queen of Pentacles, like you're giving to yourself. This is like a self-love energy right now. That's where you're focusing your time and energy, reflecting only to be able to move forward from this so that you can better your circumstances and hopefully bring more healthy relational dynamics into your life. I feel like there is still fear in connecting with people after. I feel like this person, very specifically, this person's damage was extremely traumatizing for you, and it does make it hard to uh, maybe connect with people in the same way that you used to. I feel like this changed you in a really big way. I feel a lot of emotions for that, and there's still a lot of fears and things that you struggle with, but you have to take the time on your own to deal with that. This person hurt you really bad, but they are sitting with the heavy weight of everything that they've done to you now, and now they want to come apologize because they have to face their consequences. And I feel like you turn your back. I feel like this energy is blocked from you. It is not allowed into this next phase of your life where you're entering your own personal heaven that you've created. This person isolated you. This person isolated you. This person tried to make you feel so alone. This person tried to ruin your stability, put you in a very deep state of isolation where, I mean, you developed a lot of strength from it, and again, even surprised yourself. But I feel like they took a lot from you. Possibly they made other connections for you really challenging. And that is something they can never take back. They will forever have to live with them terrorizing you in these ways. That is forever with them. That is with their energy. Yeah, 10 of Swords. They hurt you very deeply, in a very big way. A huge way. It's like it killed off every past version of yourself, and you had to be reborn. And this is why you had this resin energy. You felt kind of stuck in that. I feel like at one point it felt like you were never going to get out of this, or possibly you even felt like you weren't going to like make it through life. Maybe you thought you were going to lose your life at a certain point, or at many points throughout this. And this person did not care at all. This person's Queen of Emotions in reverse. This person doesn't care. I feel like they still don't care. All they care about now is that they're feeling it now because they have to deal with the consequences of their actions, all the darkness that they created and tried to create for you. They're sitting in it instead. And you took the darkness that they tried to put on you and you created light. You made light out of that, which is why you're coming out victorious. And they're sitting with what they created. You sit with what you created. They're sitting with what they created. They thought that they could transfer that onto you, and that's not how that works. That is not how that works. So 10 of Pentacles again. I feel like you have a lot of support coming in, a lot of abundance coming in. I feel like there's a lot of witnesses to this. and you will be getting Six of Pentacles. They were trying to keep you in Six of Pentacles reverse, but you are getting that Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity, actual support. Actual support. Community. This is like a thriving energy. You're in an energy of victory and thriving. Whatever this injustice was, you are released from it. Released from it, and you get to live out your dreams. You manifest your dreams into reality. And this is a whole new adventure for you, brand new journey for you that you get to enjoy wholeheartedly. Because when you are isolated, sent into this very dark space, you turned it into power. That is real alchemy, and that is what this channel is all about. Take whatever illusions, whatever perceived limitations, and turned all that pressure into something valuable, like precious stones, precious gems, and that set you off on a new beginning. And again, this is like reborn energy too, so you're the fool all over again, which is a great place to be. It's very free, it's very childlike, and it's very contrasting to this hermit energy too, because this is going to be very deep, like deep diving energy. Solitude, it can feel very, very heavy, but you grab a lot of wisdom through hermit energy. Hermit energy is very, very deep. It's the wise sage, you know, and it's through traveling through like the desert, through desolate, through loss, through all the heavy things that you don't want in life. And it's solitude. It's alone. You're doing this work alone with very, very little to go off of. So you have to dig deeper into yourself. So to go from that heaviness into the lightness of the Fool is a really beautiful energy. So you made the climb all the way up, and now you get to run and take this amazing leap of faith into a brand new adventure in your life. And things are going to be moving a lot faster. These are this is a deeply feminine energy with a very strong masculine energy too, because we got contrast of Virgo and Aries here. Which makes sense, right? Because internal, we're going to be more feminine energy, or receptive to our own wisdom and the divine for guidance. Because what the fuck else do you do when you have nothing to go off of? You have no resources out here. You have to go within to find that. And then the Fool is heading back out into the world, brand new again, reborn energy, taking all that wisdom, but allowing this next phase of your life to be new, so that you're not repeating the same cycle. So it's transmuting all of that density. That's why you have this lightness. This is very heavy into lightness. That's the process of transmutation. That's what the hermit does. So there's like this release of emotion, moon energy. Big release. Big release. Maybe you work with the moon energy a lot. Intuitively moving through experience, through that divine guidance, right? Making that deep connection through going inward. That is your only relationship at this time with yourself and with divine. And that's how you make it through. So you have this lightness, you can take this leap of faith, knowing that that relationship that you built with divine, the universe, is going to catch you as you fall. And it's not really going to feel like a fall so much as it'll feel like you're flying. There's going to be much to learn on this. You're going to feel brand new all over again. But it's going to be a period in your life that is very much blossoming. Very much blossoming. And you're taking it a lot more. And able to share a lot more as well. I feel like you have a lot to offer the world, just because most of the flowers here are on this dress, so it would be on the person. It's on you. It's what you've cultivated through this disaster of a situation, this hardship, whatever this was for you. you're able to now share that, right? And you're also receiving a lot of abundance from the universe, and it's also within you. But so it's a like collaboration, it's co-creating, conscious co-creation with the universe. And this is something you learn to do through the depths of hell, honestly, through this darkness, through the darkness of hardship. Essentially, you allowed your own light to become brighter through your connection with divine. And whatever darkness someone else was trying to project onto you and created complications with every relationship that you have and sent you into this solitude, this isolation, now every bit of what they were trying to create for you, it stays right with them. That is exactly where they are, and they have to sort through that themselves. They have to be the one to work through that. Now what they forced you into, now they get to play with also. I don't think they see it as play though, but I feel like maybe this is also why they're so sorry now, is because it's finally put into perspective of them how they were making you feel. Only they might feel it 10 times worse because they're the ones that created it for you, and you never would have done that for them. You never would have done that for them because your energy uplifts. Alright, I'm gonna pull one more card from this deck. And then we'll call it. But this is a perfect example of alchemy, I think. And hopefully, whoever this Queen of Cups reverse person is for you, hopefully they learn from you and can pick themselves up out of their own mess that they created for themselves, transmute it themselves, and heal, and hopefully become a far better person so that they never do this shit again. Because why would you do that to anyone? You know, if you put out the energy that you want to receive. All I got to say about that. Put out the energy that you want to receive. If you can't do that, then sit with yourself. Sit with yourself until you figure it out. Okay, so we got completion coming out. So this is a full completion. You do feel that lightness. Of course. I'm glad it's helpful. This is a full completion, which is why you feel lightness now. Like you're up in the clouds in a good way, in a dreamy way, not in a aloof way, and making your dreams a reality. Nine of Cups. We have protection, and you are protected, divinely protected in so many ways, and no matter what they try to do to your stability, you still have it. Fours are all about stability and protection and security within, and we're getting another four too. So with this great change that shocked even yourself, that you were able to get through this hardship, all you found is that you are much stronger than you thought you were, and it is your heart that is truly something valuable. And that's where I think you find all your value. I think you can finally soften into this energy. You're very courageous, creative too, I suppose. You went through this purification process with this violet flame energy, clearing out all of that, strengthening your relationship with yourself, with divine, and you found every bit of strength in your heart to get through this. And there's lions on both of these, and we do have the sun out as well, so Leo energy is prevalent. But this is also just speaking to strength, courage, and now you possess certain abilities that make you a strong leader, just with lion energy in general. Got big cat energy. So both fours. And then we have the stillness as well. Um, through shedding who you were, who you once thought you were, the you that you didn't feel was strong enough to get through this, you realized was not who you actually are. You allowed yourself to transform, scorpionic energy, um, transformed, and you became all the wiser for it, so much stronger and so much more capable. There's also big cat energy on here. We also got foresight. We're getting a lot of, you have guardian, a lot of protection. You got a divine protection, like crazy, up the fucking wazoo. Um, and foresight, we're getting some intuitive cards in here as well, which is just tapping into divine to get through these situations. I feel like that connection within you is so strong now that'll never go away. It's only going to get stronger. And as you continue moving through life, of course, you'll come across other hardships naturally, other challenges in life, but you have this strength now. And I think you'll see that anytime you feel like you can't make it through, you know exactly what to do now. You know exactly what to do to get through this. That 369, like you found the keys to the universe and you unlocked all your doors. Or at least like you found a master key. So whatever door you come across that's locked, you can unlock it for yourself. You hold divine truths, and you can access that at any time you need. All right, I'm gonna call this one there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you guys a little later. Kumamori de mito. See you later. Back to this.